Nice. Hey, Gino. Hey, Vendetta. I will warn you now that I may be very slightly worn out because I just got done doing some exercise. And that takes quite a lot out of me to do because I'm just getting back into the routine of it. Hey, Enzo. So nice of you to come in. Oh, that's terrible, Gino. Hope it gets resolved for you quite soon. I know what it's like to live in a situation where the electricity just shuts off all of a sudden and there's no apparent reason as to why it happened. Then again, we used to live like near a very active building site, so that's probably why a lot of the power cuts had happened, because prior to that building project, we didn't have that very many power cuts. And now we get hardly any. So that's good. Awesome. Yeah, congratulations, Enzo, on your no-hit. I don't know how many people know that you've been trying that. So I'm not going to say exactly what it was you no-hitted. I bet it feels very similar to no-hit Flowey in the sense that you spent so long trying to get it and it just feels like it's forever away when it just suddenly happened. I mean, to me, that's pretty much just every average no-hit challenge I do. Like, sometimes it just feels like it's forever away when I'm only at, like, -10. And then the next moment I go into, like, the low single digits. I'm just like, wow, okay, I'm actually making progress now. It's much worse than last time. How am I doing worse? Am I just bad at driving today? Very terrible startup boost there, but okay. Skelly, I hope you're doing okay, man, because it's not very often that you rebrand over a challenge run. And I can tell just by how much grief that Afterglory has given you that you just cannot help but not do something with it. So rather, instead of melting down, you decided to turn your channel into that game. I'm doing my best, Gino. Thank you very much for asking. That was a pretty bad Nisk, not gonna lie. I don't even know what my best time is on this track. I rarely ever play it. Yeah, sorry if I don't sound very motivated at the minute. For one thing, I just got done working out, which takes quite a lot of energy for me to do because I don't do it very often. And I didn't want to do it in the heat of the summer in case I like passed out or something, so I've just been waiting for the heat to cool down a little bit. And also because I've been trying to fight something for over 11 months and I'm getting nowhere with it. Yeah, why not? Let's go for this. Yeah. People come up with the craziest usernames or the craziest nicknames sometimes. It's almost expected at this point. You know, that's a very Bakugo-esque like name to give Afterglory Sans, because he does look very much like a grandpa, and I'm pretty sure if he was a part of My Hero Academia, then Bakugo would just call him, "Hey, ugly grandpa." Or Dusty Coat, whatever. Why are you fire hopping? It doesn't work in this game. It's all connected, trust. I believe you. Not that I don't believe anyone nowadays, unless they're blatantly lying about something. Messed up coins. You wish you knew the lore behind Afterglory. I don't know if there is any lore behind most of the AUs. And even if there is, it's just changed on a regular basis. Because you just cannot decide what is actually canon to the story and what isn't. Bone Dry Dunes is such a terrible track. It's just so confusing. What isn't so confusing nowadays? Did I just dodge the Piranha Plant? I can never do that on 150cc. Wait, why am I on 150cc? I'm going to be playing on 200cc. What am I... Wow, I forget the instant I make a title. You know, we're on the up and up here. I know exactly what combo to use for this one. Don't you just love it when you have the time of your life or something like that, and then you just suddenly forget a bunch of stuff? Like, this is no joke. This happens so many times. You've never played Mario Kart ever? You should. Oh. Okay. If you're gonna start with any title, I suggest Mario Kart Wii. Because every time someone talks about Mario Kart, they can never shut up about Mario Kart Wii. Like, I wasn't an avid Wii player, so I don't really have that many memories playing Mario Kart Wii alongside just falling off of Rainbow Road continuously. But I do know it's iconic in its own right. What's so special about it, though? I cannot tell you that. All you need to know is it's more broken than Mario Kart Super Circuit. And that shit came out on the Game Boy. Oh, man. I'll switch to Yoshi Pipe Frame. I play as Black Yoshi all the time. I'll go with Red Yoshi. It's just every time I played as Yoshi, almost every time I played as Yoshi, I ended up playing as Black Yoshi. Not that there's anything wrong with Black Yoshi, obviously not. It's just I want to switch things up sometimes. That's one of those things. It's going to sound really bad out of context, not going to lie. I did not start Shroom. I think that's every new player's first experience. They just fall off the track and they just pretend that didn't happen. Then again, they're playing against CPUs on easy mode, so they're probably going to win anyway. That boost was unusually long. No trick, come on. Oh, what? Whatever. What track to play? I could play Yoshi Pipe Frame on some tracks where it's not even used. Yeah, why not? It is not normal for me to grab coins on the first pit. I think in F-Zero they're called pits, not coins. That time I got 4. Nice. Oh. I would play Geometry Dash if it wasn't so boring. Like, beating Club Step was just torture. Like, I beat a demon, what else do you expect of me? I hate playing GD, no thanks. As amazing as that would be, I am nowhere near capable enough of getting world records. Like, the closest one I have to... the closest time I have to a world record is on this track, and that's like 1.5 seconds off. And have you seen how optimized the world record on this track is? It is dangerously close to sub-minute. And the top 10 is scarily close. I'm not really a world record chaser, I just do things because I like doing them. And if I go for world records all the time, or rather play, if I play and just grind for world records, I'm not going to enjoy playing that much. It's just good for me to play and improve on my own personal times. And if I get world record, then wahoo, great. It's really not that confusing, it's just how it's played. I think this will be a 103. Okay. That was a TBPD. Tactical boost panel dodge. Yeah, there isn't really any luck involved in Mario Kart unless you're racing. I mean, there are some parts that are just so precise you may as well call it RNG, but really it's just all down to the play at the end of the day. Well, it's not that GD is boring in general, it's just I genuinely don't have any enjoyment playing it. Like, sure, I could play the tower and all that, but why should I have to? Then again, I've really tested my patience with bloody Trapland, and that was hardly worth it. Why does everyone have to disagree with me every time I say something? Like, people, there are facts and opinions. Sure, Geometry Dash may not be boring, that's a fact. But my opinion is, it's boring. And I'm not saying you should attack people for saying that GD is boring, because that's stupid. It's just their thoughts on the game. Why should that apply to you? I do deserve to speak what I'm thinking, though. Except when other people are using false evidence against me that I don't really believe in the first place to try and make any point that doesn't exist. Yeah, I have every right to call you out for that. Don't play Slaughterhouse, nearly threw my PC out the window playing it. Okay. What can you say? It's a hard level. That's a fact. I failed a Kusan slide. Escapist, I'm not even talking about politics, I'm just talking about in general. That's part of the context why I made that post the other day. Like, if someone just blatantly believes in lies that are being spread around people, do you have every right to call them out for it? Because every day I have to deal with some of these people. Even people who are supposed to be Even people who are supposed to be professional at their job and are supposed to be helpful when contacted. Skelly, it's called Kusan, not croissant. It's named after a Japanese player who found a technique in the game that allows you to preserve some momentum from your trick boost after it runs out. That's called a Kusan trick or a Kusan slide. I think this is a 112. Nope, it's a 111. This track is actually really simple. I could probably sub 110 it if I tried. Well, anything can be altered with inspect element, unless it's an audio wave. In which case, it's still open to fraudulent things, like AI generation. Like, yes, as amazing as AI generation can be, there's still many ethical issues with it. I've actually done a study on this, and it's actually more impactful than one initially thinks. Like, AI generation is so powerful that since it can mimic artists, it actually led to a female artist, I can't remember what her name was, being called out for doing things that she didn't do. And that has hurt her public reputation, even though she did nothing wrong. The more famous you are, the more likely someone... That's true, Escapist. That is very true indeed. I can already name a couple of haters off the top of my head. But I'm not going to, because I know you're going to go to battle for me. And as much as I'd love and appreciate that, I would rather you didn't. Because there are people out there who think it's okay to say what they absolutely whatever they want to say to them. And that's just not okay. Like, the only people who I know will do well, will actually say the right things, are the people I trust the most. But what's the point in that if you're not fighting for anything? If someone's just saying, oh, your videos suck, then that's fair game. Everyone gets that. Oh, you're not first because Merg did it first. You will not believe the amount of Enox and Merg comments I get. All because I made that one video. What? Okay. Guess this track's not for me. Like, I can't even imagine how many haters Mr. Beast gets, and he's like the top creator on YouTube. Man, I never thought I'd say that again. Oh, that was sick. Also, as a side note, I will be doing more NHTP runs tomorrow. Because I feel like I'm ready to come back to it. But I will say again, as I've said many times before, until we see multiple no-hit runs up to Asriel, don't get too excited. Okay, I'm sorry, what? And it's still a new PB, okay. Yeah, you can use keywords, but those are still going to come through. They're going to go into your Helfer review page. It doesn't block them entirely, unless you just disable all comments.